Hey guys, Jeff with the Float Tube Fishing Forum and the Float Tube Fishing Patreon. I'm coming to you right now because I want to share something with you that some of you probably know about, but some of you probably don't yet. I wrote a book. I can't believe I did it. It's a surprise to me. I did not expect to do so. I had other intentions of what I was writing, and before I knew it, I had chapters and it was flowing. I'm excited. First of all, I'm not a writer. Okay, I'm not a novelist. It's not my wheelhouse. And I'm sure, I spent some time going through this and really trying to make sure it sounded appropriate, came out right. There's still some adjustments to be made along the way. I've had some wordsmithing done and some grammar and spell check done, and I'm sure I'll find a few things along the way. But I had fun putting this together. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Basically, um, this is not a technical book. This is not a breakdown of float tubes and their designs. This is not a how to get into float tubing, how to become a float tuber. It's not about launching and beaching and technical fishing techniques. It's not what it's about. It's storytelling. I talk about my experience fishing from the age of 5 to 50 now. How I found float tubing, how I got into fishing in the first place, how I found float tubing, how it actually became something I could finally do, and the experiences I had with, on my own and with other individuals as I learned, as I developed our forum and everything else that we've done since. This book is a storytelling book. I've been reading recently John Gyrich fly fishing books. If you're interested, guys, they're great reads. They're very fun books to read. There was a couple of books I bought. I can't remember the author's name. Adventures and Mishaps with the Fly Rod, two different books he's written, and it's about guys getting together once, twice a year and doing these fishing trips, these fly fishing trips over the globe. Really interesting stories, and that's what they are. They're stories. That's really what it's all about. And so I didn't want to write technical. I didn't want to do that stuff. I wanted to have fun with this, and so it's stories that I have to share. And chapters like the ones that got away. We all have those stories, right? Mishaps and accidents, because we've had plenty of that kind of stuff happen. And growing the forum, growing through pain and building the forum nonetheless. Um, Again, starts out when I'm 5 years old and when I actually began fishing, catching my first bluegill ever, and from there, it's history, right? I'm hooked on fishing forever. So I wanted to share this with you. It is available for purchase at about $15 for a PDF file that I can send to you. I haven't made this a printed copy yet. I do intend to do that in the future if I see some interest from people. It's something I'm going to do regardless, even if it's just for me. But I would like to actually turn around and sell this as a actual book. But for now, it's at a PDF file, $15 for purchase. It's basically through our Square on the forum, or you can reach out to me and I'll figure out a way to get a payment and send that right over to you right away. Please, if you do have the PDF, I ask you, please don't share it with other people. It's a craft, and I really would like to be able to bring a little extra in so that I can maybe turn around and eventually start producing this as a book. And I intend to add some more stuff to it when I finally do that. Um, if you are a Patreon member, you've already received the book. And if you join our Patreon at $10 or higher level, you actually receive a copy plus any of the other benefits that we have that go along with you being a Patreon member. So if you haven't been to Patreon yet, we'd love to have you stop by and take a look at that as well. And there always is the Float Tube Fishing Forum, which is another place where we can all get together and conversate as well. But I just wanted to bring to you guys real quick. I wrote a book. I can't believe I did it. It was not intended to be this way, but I am excited that it got done, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it as well. So if you're interested, please hit me up, connect with me, and I'll get you a copy as soon as we can. Other than that, this is Jeff with the Float Tube Fishing Patreon and the Float Tube Fishing Forum, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the water.